Friday. The Pope says warmongering is, quote, completely undermining peace and the post-World War II legal order. It was part of an annual address with the diplomats who represent their country's interests within the Vatican.
War is back in vogue, and the zeal for war is spreading.
Pope Leo will travel to Spain this year to fulfill the late Pope Francis's wish of visiting a key migration entry point to Europe. A silver alert has been issued for an 87-year-old woman with dementia. Police say Mary Ness was last seen Friday around 1:30 at her home near 104th Avenue and 75th Street in Kenosha. She told her caregivers she was going to get an emissions test and has not been seen since. Ness is driving a 2011 Honda Accord. Anyone with information is asked to call Kenosha Police. Multiple people were injured in shootings in Milwaukee Friday night. The first happened around 5:30 on North 17th Street. A 43-year-old sustained non-fatal injuries and a 49-year-old sustained life-threatening ones after a suspect fired shots into a vehicle. Across the city on Greenfield Avenue, a 37-year-old was shot after two suspects exchanging gunfire struck an uninvolved victim around the same time. They are also being treated for non-fatal injuries and no one has been arrested. A WTMJ exclusive, time for a change at the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks president Peter Fain announced Monday he would be leaving the organization after 12 years. Former chief of strategy and development of Haslam Sports Group, Josh Glessing, will take over as president. He tells Wisconsin's Afternoon News.
I have no intention of trying to fill Peter's shoes. Peter's a one of one. My intention is to, with Peter, with John Horst as a partner, continue the legacy that's been put in place, grow it, and ensure that all the work that's been done over the last 12 years, whether that's on the business side, on the basketball side, on the court, off the court, in the community, we continue to do that, and that's the goal.
No official date has been set to complete the transition. Some of the I-94 work drivers are seeing now is setting the stage for what comes later. Debbie Lazaga has the latest.
Wisconsin DOT's Eric Hansen says the early East Leg project is focused on a key bridge replacement.
The primary purpose of the early East Leg project is to fully replace and reconstruct the 27th Street Bridge.
That work also helps future construction move more smoothly. Hansen says,
we're also going to be prepping I-94 beneath the new 27th Street Bridge for the future full East Leg project.
Along with this closure, the off-ramp from 94 eastbound to 26th Street will also close. Debbie Lazaga, WTMJ News.
Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time 9:04.
For 31 years, WTMJ homeowners have trusted Siding Unlimited to transform their homes into dream homes. From windows and doors to siding, roofing, and decks, our team delivers craftsmanship that lasts. Because we're not just remodeling homes, we're building relationships. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited. We started right here in Milwaukee, and after 3 decades, we're still guided by the same family values that help us deliver quality, honesty, and local pride. Whether you're ready for a full exteriors facelift or just replacing a couple windows and a door, trust the team that's been serving Wisconsin families for generations. For siding, roofing, windows, and doors, let Milwaukee's National Contractor of the Year, Siding Unlimited, give you a free estimate and start the process today. Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com. That's sidingunlimited.com.
The 6th annual Hales Corners Hometown Boat Show is on now at MW Marine. Check out the newest fishing boats from Lund, Vexus, and Ranger, all powered by Mercury Outboards. Grab a gorgeous 2026 model or save big on remaining 2025 Mercury-powered boats with substantial rebates. Demand is high, so get to MW Marine today. Free parking and free admission. Don't miss the Hometown Boat Show at MW Marine, MWMarine.com.
Skilled trade workers are the backbone of every community and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers trained to keep the power flowing, engines running, and in every other trade needed to accomplish the mission. These soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The playoffs start tonight. Packers versus Bears at 7. Bucks play Denver tomorrow at 7 as well. Taking a look at your roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, we are starting to see the crashes from earlier on I-43 and I-41 clear up, and there's no major incidents or major delays at this time, but it is slippery out there, so be careful.
Traffic is sponsored by Angela Calais and Benefit Realty.
At Benefit Realty, pay only 3.5 to 3.9% real estate commission and get all the service that you should. Benefit Realty, you pay less for full service. Benefit-realty.com.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, snow earlier in the day, high of 35. Overnight tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 31. Tomorrow, morning flurries, partly cloudy and breezy, high of 31. Monday, partly cloudy and mild, high of 41. Tuesday, mostly cloudy and mild. Right now, in Madison, it's 32. In Green Bay, it's 33. In Waukesha, it's 33. And in Milwaukee, it is 34 degrees. I'm Elizabeth Lintonen, Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 9:07.
The following program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel and not WTMJ or Good Karma brands. Need a vacation? Whether it's the trip of a lifetime or a weekend getaway, we can help. This is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
I'm on vacation every single day, every single day.
This is definitely one of those mornings where you'd like to get away and get out of Wisconsin. Rose Gray in, good morning.
Good morning. Drive safely out there, folks. It is not a picnic.
Seen some weird stuff on the roads on the way down?
I-43 going northbound. I saw a spun around SUV with another crashed vehicle on the shoulder. Nothing impacting your commute, but holy cow. Just be careful.
Starting to stick out there?
It's greasy.
Oh,
just be careful out there.
Okay. Well, another Saturday, another chance to talk travel, and it looks like you booked a guest on the show.
I did. I am so excited to welcome in from our good partner at Insight Vacations, Krista. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, Rose.
Good morning. So, first of all, I'm going to tell you right now, Dayton and I are going to do everything we can to focus on a travel conversation because, as you may know, the Packers and the Bears are playing tonight at 7:00, and we're trying to stay on task here. So
we're both decked out full Green Bay gear today.
Exactly. So, Krista is our good friend and representative for a partner that we've had at Fox World Travel for a long time, Insight Vacations, part of the TTC family. So can you give us a little snapshot of Insight Vacations, Krista?
Sure. So Insight Vacations is a premium tour brand. I like to liken it as business class travel. So we have premium experiences, premium dining. The hotels are going to be 4.5, 5-star. So it's just an elevated touring experience with smaller groups.
Exactly. So, and again, when I say part of the TTC family, that's the Travel Corporation family. So you hear us sometimes talking about Uniworld River Cruises, or you talk about Brendan Vacations, or we talk about Trafalgar, or we talk about African Travel. You're all part of one big happy family.
That is correct. Yes. And I represent, Trafalgar Tours, Insight Vacations, Brendan Vacations, and a few others.
So what we want to let the listener know is when you come to Fox World Travel and you maybe say, I'm looking for an Italy experience, or I'm looking for maybe a Polish trip. If your travel advisor says, hey, let's take a look at an Insight Vacation, they're saying that because of the trust that Fox World Travel has placed in this amazing company. So lots and lots of individual travel. I can tell you also, Krista, I have had the good opportunity to host many group vacations with Insight Vacations, and the amount of care that your tour directors give our customers is above and beyond.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I love to say our tour directors are like your best friend on speed dial. They know the destination in and out. They're experienced at handling anything that might come up, and they're always ready to assist you. So it really gives you kind of a good peace of mind knowing that you can just kind of relax and enjoy yourself.
And I love,
and they're just a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun. So we like Gigi. We love Gigi. We love Philip.
Yep.
We love these guys that have been around with us for a really long time. And what I love about the fact that Insight put so much stock in their tour directors and give them some wherewithal to do nice things for the guests. So, for example, when you're in San Giovanni and you are at the most well-known, they claim the best gelato place in the world. They buy you a gelato because it's what they do. My story is years ago, I was in Avignon and we were at the Pont de Garde and I thought, where's Philip? He's mysteriously gone. And here he and the driver came with wicker baskets full of sausage and sparkling wine for us to enjoy before we embarked on that excursion. So
the thing I liked about it is it was like we had a fast pass at Disney World. Everywhere we went, Gigi got us in front of everybody else. There's just lines of people. We walk up and we go in. I'm like, this is awesome.
Oh, so Krista, I should tell you, Dayton is speaking here. He's the host of the show. He was on one of our group vacations with Insight Vacations just in October with Gigi.
Yeah.
Oh, fun. That's awesome.
So he's a walking testimonial. So we want to talk a little bit about one specific trip that Fox has got going on, which is called Cruising the Coast of Croatia by Yacht. So if you text 855-616-1620, 855-616-1620, and type in FWT, that's F like Fox, W like World, T like Travel, you'll get a link to this amazing trip to Croatia. And I have to tell you, we have 6 seats, 3 cabins left on this thing. Do we have time? Do we have to take a break?
No, we're going to take a break and we'll come back.
Can you hold on, Krista?
Sure.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Krista from Insight on with us. We'll be back, and we'll also take your calls and texts on that same number at 855-616-1620. It is a Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Planning a getaway? Reserve a parking space that includes superior service and value. Exec Park is the only local family-owned valet parking serving travelers using Mitchell Field for over 42 years. Exec Park has an even greater deal for a limited time just for WTMJ fans. It's just $8.50 a day with cash payment when you mention WTMJ. To get terrific valet parking at this amazing rate, make your required parking reservation today. Call 414-747-1000 or visit execpark.com and tell them you're a fan of WTMJ.
It's a robber, and if you ignore it, it will just keep taking and taking. I know how pain can consume you. It steals the fun out of life. It steals your energy. And it's just a dark cloud over a lot of people's lives, even on the sunniest of days. But your joint pain does not have to rob you of your life or your happiness. Because at Rejuvenex, we can alleviate your pain, and that can rejuvenate your life. In a world where big box healthcare has driven pain treatment costs through the roof and has made it look like joint replacements are your only option, Rejuvenex has kept pain treatment affordable for almost anyone. And for most with insurance, including Medicare and Medicaid, we've seen pain treatment paid for by insurance with zero out-of-pocket cost to our patients. This is Rejuvenex founder Richard Salinas. Don't let pain rob you. Take action today so we can help make your joint pain go away.
Alleviate your pain, rejuvenate your life.
Call today and there's a good chance we'll see you tomorrow.
The best decision that my father Keith ever made, besides marrying my mother Margaret, was buying this location back in 1974. He made some drastic changes to the menu that made the Packing House one of the South Side's most notable fine dining supper clubs. And what remains great about it is our location. Throw a stone no more than 35 minutes from here and you'll reach Heartland, Mequon, Kenosha, and all the great places in between. And being that we're conveniently located not too far from I-94, 794, and 894, it makes it easy to come here. For certified choice Angus steaks, pork, veal, a premier seafood experience, or one of Milwaukee's most lauded fish fries, while you enjoy a cocktail lounge experience that will take you back in time, in a good way. I'm Chris Wyken, inviting you to enjoy deliciousness from scratch at the Packing House, a heritage Milwaukee supper club destination. Across from the airport on Layton.
Deliciousness from scratch. That's the Packing House.
Facebook, Instagram, Stay in touch.
Every year, I make the same resolutions.
What, get rid of your husband?
Don't be silly. No, get organized, and I'm finally keeping it.
Because we're turning that cluttered closet into a custom space that actually works.
More shelves, better hanging.
Space for shoes and sanity.
Start the new year with a closet that makes your mornings easier.
It's one resolution you don't have to do alone. We'll design it with you.
Get started at InspiredClosetsMilwaukee.com.
Inspired Closets.
A wife and husband team.
Planning a vacation? We've got you covered. You're listening to the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray. Snow early today, 1 to 2 inches expected, high of 35. I'm so excited Krista from Insight's on with us because I did just get to take that big Italy trip with Gigi and Insight, and it was fantastic, by the way. Tell us why, from your perspective, Krista, what you guys do to make that experience so special.
You know, there's a few things. One would just be, I think you mentioned a little bit before about access. So you don't have to worry about standing in any lines. So you're just going to head directly to those popular attractions. And also about hanging out with a local family. I think that's just such an important piece of travel. You know, we go beyond the guidebook. So you'll have a chance to meet a local in their home or place of business. And that's always just a lot of fun.
Exactly. So let's focus in on this Cruising the Coast of Croatia by yacht. So this yacht has 18 cabins. Fox has more than half of them. We have 3 left. So we wanted to bring this to everyone's attention, Krista, because I also want to point out, I talked to the group department yesterday, and if you go to our website, foxworldtravel.com, go to vacation tabs, and then go to groups and go to Fox Group Vacations, you can find it, and you'll see old information. You're going to say, Rose, it says deposit by the 31st of December and receive $300 off per person. They've extended that. So if you are hearing us right now and you want to do this or get more information on it, you will get the $300 off per person. So this is such a unique itinerary. Krista, tell us a little bit about what makes this so special.
Well, you are going to be cruising along the coast of Croatia. So what does that mean? I don't know if you have seen the Adriatic Sea or, you know, been in that area. It's absolutely stunning. It's warm waters. The water's clear. It's got islands. There's just a ton of rich history in that area. And so it's just a great opportunity to see Croatia from the coast and visit some of these amazing islands. And you do visit some pretty cool islands. One of my favorite is Hvar. It is known for its nightlife, and it's kind of the who's who of the world goes there, if you will. So it's known for luxury tourism. When I was there a few years ago, Taylor Swift apparently was there. This is her pre-Travis Kelce days. But this past summer, Jay-Z and Beyonce were there. I don't know if you're going to get to see anybody famous this summer, but it's a beautiful island. And then you'll start and end in Split, which I'm sure. Have you been to Split, Rose?
I have. And what ends up happening, I think, is people go on big ship cruises. They either go to Split and possibly Dubrovnik and then say, oh my gosh, I need to see more of Croatia. So this is your opportunity to do that.
Yes, it is. It is. And you get to see, because you'll see these tiny little islands when you're driving along the coast, but now you have a chance to experience them.
In a really comfortable way. So this is an 18-cabin yacht. Now, unlike some of the other water experiences the listeners may have had, you're not eating 3 meals a day on this ship. On this yacht. Many times you're in port and you're either having a lunch on your own or a dinner is being provided for you.
Correct. So I believe on some of the islands, one of them, you are going to visit a family-run winery that's kind of tucked within the old town. So you'll have experiences like that are going to be really unique to your group and to Insight Vacation.
Exactly. So this is something that you're going to want to get more information about. Again, you can easily go to our website to find it, but I'm going to give you an even easier way. 855-616-1620. Text FWT. We'll send you a link to this exact trip. Very soon, our good friends at Insight Vacation are going to say, hey, Fox World Travel, we'll take those 3 cabins back if you don't mind. mind. So please don't let this opportunity escape you. We've got air included from Chicago, or if you are streaming this in another part of the United States or even the world and you want to join us, you can meet us in Split and we can make that work for you as well.
Krista, thank you for coming on. We appreciate all the information.
A call to action. We've only got 3 cabins left.
Yeah. And by the way, kudos to the web team again, because if you go to that link and you look at the photos, there's no way you don't want to go to Croatia. It is beautiful. This would be, my wife hates this. Every time we travel somewhere, I'm like, we should move here. We should move here. Why don't we live here? Why do we live in Wisconsin? There's all this world out here. So beautiful stuff. Krista, thank you for coming on. We appreciate Insight and all you guys do.
Thanks, Krista.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. That same number, 855-616-1620, is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talking text line. Any questions, you want to talk travel, that's what we're here for. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Close your eyes and picture Europe by water, sunlit ports, ancient cities, and effortless elegance. With Viking Cruises and Fox World Travel, the Mediterranean becomes your front porch. No crowds, no casinos, just culture, cuisine, and curated experiences designed for curious travelers. From Italy to Greece, every detail is handled, so all you do is savor the journey. Ready to sail Europe the refined way? Call 866-GO-FOX-GO or visit foxworldtravel.com to book today.
Now these tend to fly off the shelves. But don't worry, because our connection supplies us with a lot of them. Vintage ceiling tiles from once great old buildings in New York City that make for ultra-unique artwork. These items are definitely hard to find from anywhere else around here. So come take a look, and you'll probably find a treasure. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. In Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
In Heartland, you're going to find a focus on distinctive furniture, unique antiques, and original artwork, along with tasteful home decor that can fit almost any budget. In Pewaukee, the focus is on kitchen, outdoor, and garden decor, and all of it is priced at 25 to 40% off retail. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor on consignment at a value.
Design Exchange.
Hey, it's WTMJ's Greg Matzik. Want to tell you about my friends at the Hounds and Tap. It's in Menominee Falls, right off Silver Spring, and it is our go-to place for doggy daycare, boarding, and grooming services for our Greyhound night. Amazing place, amazing people, and designed for dogs. For years, we've trusted the Hounds and Tap with Night's daycare, boarding, and grooming because, well, they're the best. If you're searching for top-tier services and a team you can trust, check out the Hounds and Tap. It's in Menominee Falls. View their services online and get connected at thehoundsandtap.com.
Take your travel tips from the travel experts. Welcome back to the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
9:23 on a Saturday. Our phones open, our offices open. What's Fox World Travel's hours these days?
Okay, so you understand that we are in the busiest season of all time when it comes to travel. Back in the day, we called this wave season because we were booking cruises.
Yeah.
Everybody was booking cruises. That was kind of before all-inclusives were so incredibly popular. And we tend to still call it that.
Okay.
But it's very, very busy. Now, what we've done to accommodate this need is the Fox World Travel offices the phones are open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
And then the regular hours 9 to 5 on Fridays. And so you can call early or call late and somebody will answer the phone. And we are seeing, this is our first full week of doing that. We're seeing great traffic already in that 8 a.m. hour. That's really very popular with people. So, again, another good way to get a hold of us is to go to our website and fill out an inquiry, because then you're going to be able to get one of the managers who sorts those things out, gives it to the person, the advisor who is the best equipped to handle your request. Not only are they probably the expert in that particular destination, for example, or resort, but also they look at their workload and they make sure that they can handle this so that we're not completely overwhelming one person or something of that nature. So 855-616-1620, get FWT. You get the link to the Croatia trip. 866-GO-FOX-GO, Monday through Thursday, 8 to 6, Monday through Fridays, 9 to 5.
Okay. 866-GO-FOX-GO if you want to talk to somebody Monday through Friday.
Exactly.
Okay. We do have a text here for a follow-up. Krista was on with us from Insight. He says, a fan in Germantown writes that they love the show, and thank you for doing it. But it says, I've been looking at the Country Roads of Croatia Insight tour that includes land and islands. Will you be so kind as to compare the two trips besides the obvious of the one on the yacht is all islands?
Exactly. So it's not all islands, but it's primarily islands. So you're cruising along the coast. You're in a lovely, lovely stateroom. That is exactly what it sounds like. You're cruising the coast of Croatia. And so the itinerary will show you that you start out in Split. We have one night in Split before we start, and then we do 7 nights on a deluxe yacht with all your service fees and your taxes and your luggage and lots of meals included, but not all of them. A full breakfast daily, 4 lunches, 1 with wine, 3 dinners, 1 with wine. But then you are also on land in these islands having some of your meals as well. The other one that the texter is referring to is called Country Roads of Croatia. This is a magnificent 2-week trip that not only does the interior of Croatia and all of its rich, rich heritage, but also does Zagreb and Split and Dubrovnik, Ston, just a beautiful, beautiful national park. Lots of other community and exposure and culture immersion and that kind of a thing. So 1 week, 2 weeks, one is coastal plus the interior of Croatia.
Gotcha. Good question. Keep them coming. 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. What is the current turnaround time to renew a passport online?
We are hearing good things about renewing online. I am hearing 5 to 8 business days to get those things turned around. We did have somebody question about holding on to they wanted to do it online because they wanted to hold on to their passport and use it until the new passport came. Sadly, that's not the way it works. What happens is the moment you submit your application online for your renewal and it is accepted by the passport office, which is usually within that business day. If you do it on a Friday, it could be Monday, so you'd have Saturday and Sunday. But, in everyone's mind, you should just assume once I hit the submit button, my passport is null and void.
Yeah. That's a big thing to know.
That's a big thing to know because what happens is if you do it through the mail, eventually you get your passport back from the passport office, but it's defaced. Mm-hmm. So corners could be cut off. I've had to do this several times. Sometimes they punch holes in the cover, whatever they do to make it be damaged so that you can't possibly use it. But since you're doing it online and they have no way of doing that, they have just made it clear that the moment that they have accepted your application, your passport is null and void, that you should consider that passport null and void.
Good to know.
Yep.
Very good to know. Fox World travels more than just group vacations. What else do they do?
Absolutely. So certainly we do individual travel. We love customizing and curating itineraries for people who have maybe looked at some of our group trips, but the dates didn't work or that's not exactly what they wanted to do. We also do business travel, a great deal of business travel. So if you need a travel management company for your business, you can reach out to us. And we also do meetings and incentives.
FoxWorldTravel.com. Very easy to find. Very simple website. FoxWorldTravel.com. You can call them Monday through Friday, 866-GO-FOX-GO. And if you have questions and want to talk travel, now's the time to get them in. 855-616-1620 is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. Let's go over to the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Elizabeth Lintonen. How are you?
Good morning, Dayton. Congress is debating the possible consequences for ICE and even Nome after Renee Good's killing. Members of Congress are considering the possible consequences for Immigration and Customs Enforcement and even Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem after an ICE officer shot Renee Good to death in Minnesota. Her killing is reverberating across Capitol Hill, where Democrats and some Republicans are vowing an assertive response as President Donald Trump's aggressive deportation operations. Lawmakers are demanding a range of actions that includes a full investigation of the shooting death and policy changes over law enforcement raids. Some lawmakers even want funding cuts to ICE operations and Noem's impeachment, though that's unlikely to happen. Some Republican lawmakers are pushing legislation to make healthcare costs more transparent in Wisconsin. The proposed bill would require hospitals to clearly post prices for common medical services so patients can understand costs before receiving care. State Senator Julian Bradley says multiple surveys show more than 90% of people support hospital price transparency. The Wisconsin Hospital Association and other medical groups have said they oppose the measure. A man could face 12 years in prison for stealing items from Turner Hall in downtown Milwaukee. Investigators say 22-year-old Benjamin Friedel of East Troy entered through the emergency door on December 17th and took more than $18,000 worth of audio equipment and alcohol. He eventually told police he blacked out for a 12-hour period and doesn't remember what happened. Friedel admitted that he was in possession of the stolen items. We are taking a look at your roads with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic. At the moment, everything's pretty clear out there, but still slippery. No major incidents, no major delays.
Sponsored by Accunet Mortgage.
Get your rock solid pre-approval or a no-pressure refi checkup by clicking on the blue button at Accunet.com. That's ACCUNET.com.
Your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, snow early, high of 35. Overnight tonight, mostly cloudy. Snow mix late into the evening, low of 31. Tomorrow morning, flurries, partly cloudy and breezy, high of 31. Monday, partly cloudy and mild, high of 41. At the moment in Madison, it's 32. In Muskego, it's 33. And in Milwaukee, it is 34 degrees. I'm Elizabeth Linton in Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 9:32.
Your way inside the huddle.
Hut one, hut two,
without putting on any pads.
Hike.
It's Green and Gold Insiders on Wisconsin's Afternoon News.
But don't try to do too much. And I think there have been times, especially in the playoffs, where Jordan, kind of puts on the Superman cape.
Every day of the regular season at 4:15. It's Green and Gold Insiders all season long, right here on WTMJ.
At Mission 94, you told us what mattered most, and we listened. Starting January 1st, our memberships are redesigned and streamlined for individuals, couples, families, and our heroes in law enforcement, the military, and first responders. Every level now includes free range time every day, plus advanced reservations so you can shoot when it works for you. Already a member? You can keep your current plan or upgrade anytime. And if you purchase anytime in January, all memberships are 50% off. Mission 94, your membership, your way. Just Google Mission 94.
Looking to build or remodel? Then check out the 2026 Metro Builders Association Home Building and Remodeling Show, presented by Nuns January 9th through 11th at State Fair Park. Learn about the latest home building and remodeling trends from over 150 MBA industry experts. And be sure to check out the all-new Builder Boulevard. If building or remodeling is on your 2026 to-do list, then don't miss the NBA Home Building and Remodeling Show this weekend at State Fair Park. For more information and tickets, visit MBAHomeshow.com.
MW Marine.
The 6th annual Hales Corners Hometown Boat Show is on now at MW Marine. Check out the newest fishing boats from Lund, Vexus, and Ranger, all powered by Mercury Outboards. Grab a gorgeous 2026 model or save big on remaining 2025 Mercury-powered boats with substantial rebates. Demand is high, so get to MW Marine today. Free parking and free admission. Don't miss the Hometown Boat Show at MW Marine, MWMarine.com.
Plan a perfect vacation, no matter your budget. This is the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Welcome to the second half of the Fox World Travel Show. Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray. The Packers, Bears tonight, 7 p.m. If you watch us on the live YouTube stream or WTMJ.com, you'll see Rose and I are ready. We're all decked out.
We are ready. We are ready. I don't know what else we're going to do today. I'm just going to have to find jobs. There is an afternoon game that we can watch. Did you watch that Indiana game last night?
I did not.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You know what? And here's the thing. It's very easy to root for Indiana. There are lots of teams that I can't say that about, college and NFL. It's easy to root for Indiana. They've been underdogs so long.
Yeah.
So long.
Let's go to the phones, 855-616-1620. Arliss in Sioux Falls, thank you for listening. What's your question today?
Well, it's a comment. I renewed my TSA number, and originally they sent me a letter years ago. Now it says on an email that I got, if you renewed your enrollment, you will keep the known traveler number that TSA initially issued you. Is that adequate? Do I just print out this email and keep that as my record?
Do you actually have a physical card?
No, I had a letter that they issued me years ago when I first got my TSA number, and it says that I will reuse the same number. And
yeah,
but
I don't have anything. If when I do my global entry, I actually have a plastic credit card like looking thing that it shows the expiration date and the number and that kind of thing. So what I would do is, if you have an email that actually says that, if you have the wherewithal, I would absolutely print that out, and I would absolutely continue to use that number. So whenever you fly, you have that number in your reservation, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And then do you have any frequent flyer programs that you have associated that number with as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what I would do personally is I would go into every one of my frequent flyer accounts that I have associated that number with and put it in just for my own peace of mind. That would make me feel better. And then you could check the TSA website to pull your number up and see if that information is also accurate.
I did. They gave you links within the email to do that, but it seems so counterintuitive to just trust that this is all happening in the background.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way of the future, quite frankly. I just submitted my husband's global entry finally, and we have nothing. I mean, once it went into the cloud, I screenshotted my last thing that said, this went in, and I saw the $100 was taken out. So I knew that part. Did you check to see that because they charged you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'd feel confident that number is, in fact, the number they want you to continue to use. And I would, in fact, have that small little printout with me wherever I go.
Okay. Well, I'll carry the email message.
There you go. Never delete it. Never delete it.
Appreciate you listening in Sioux Falls. 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited, WTMJ talk and text line. I just saw a little notification that there's not a lot of room left on your Ireland trip, Rose Gray.
So there's 10 seats left on the Ireland trip. So if you have
selling quickly.
That is selling quickly. So if you have any interest in traveling with Rose Gray to Ireland, that is also on that group's page. And we are in the process now of securing tee times for those people who are going to golf. And we have to do that by the 30th of January. So if you go to that website and you look for Ireland, you will find it's called
Legends and Landscapes.
Legends and Landscapes. So I couldn't remember what we named it. But anyway, it's June 20th to 28th. I love this itinerary. You know how I love my Alaska itinerary? This is the Ireland itinerary when somebody's got like 9 days or 7 days or something. This is what I love. So June 20th to June 28th, only 10 seats left. Don't be left out in the cold. Come along with us.
It is beautiful again, website people. Well done. And the full itinerary is there. So if you're questioning, well, you're going to Ireland, what are you doing? It's all mapped out. Day 1, day 2, every trip that they are putting out is fully, like, you can see it.
Right,
You
exactly.
don't have to guess at what this trip is going to be, unless you're like we did in Italy, and you take every extra excursion that's there, and then you're like, man.
Highly recommend.
I highly recommend that because you're going to be in the country maybe once. Maybe you travel more than I do, but any country I go to, any extras I'm going to try to do because I want to see it all while I'm there.
Well, and I want to mention this too. You're probably looking at this website now going, all right, it's getting to be kind of slim pickings because anything that's sold out for 26 has been taken off the website.
Yeah.
So there is a 27 trip, which is the Whistler's Knoll trip to Tuscany. Steve Scafidi did it. I did it. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. That's next September of 27. But I have inside information from our friends at the Fox Group Vacations team that Monday, the bulk of the 2027 tours will be out.
Oh,
so
nice.
By the time I get back here next week, Saturday, I think we're going to have oodles of things to talk about.
855-616-1620. If we text FWT to that, what do we get?
It's going to give you the link to the Cruising the Coastline of Croatia with our good friends at Insight Vacations, a very small yachting experience, only 18 yachts on that entire ship. So that's how small that group is going to be. If it's double occupancy, do the math. That's how many people it is. So
very intimate, fun. Sounds like a little bougie to me. Like you're living the life if you're going on this cruise. So take a look at that. FWT gets you that link. We will be right back with more of your calls and texts. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Planning for 2026 starts now. The best way to start is to reach out with your design ideas, and we'll work on putting together a winning game plan and design set for a 2026 install so you can enjoy hanging out next year on your beautiful new deck. And lock in on discounted pricing before the 2026 price increases. A great way to save money on your next project. Stop by our Outdoor Living Unlimited showroom at 665 Larry Court in Waukesha or visit OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here. As you probably know, when you buy one dinner, you get a second dinner free every night at a great place, the historic Fox and Hound Supper Club. Well, through January 15th, when you buy a $100 gift card, you get a $20 gift card free. Buy $250, get $50 free. Buy $500 in gift cards, get $125 in free gift cards. Business owners, managers, the Fox and Hounds card makes a perfect year-round gift. Everyone loves a free dinner. You get great value. They get great food. With the buy one dinner, get one free offer, when you buy one gift card, it's like getting a second gift card for free. Your company will save hundreds of dollars, and your employees will truly appreciate you. And if you didn't have your company party in December, have it in January. At the Fox and Hounds, half your employees' dinners are free. It's gorgeous. Great food, great service. The Fox and Hounds, just off Highway 167, 2 miles east of the Holy Hill Shrine. Order your free gift cards at foxandhoundsrestaurant.com. It's one of my favorite places. It's the Fox and Hounds.
$1 doesn't buy much unless you're spending it at Griffin. For just $1 over cost, you can buy brand new tires from us. This is Jim Griffin. Any major brand, $1 over our cost with free tire repair and lifetime rotation. We'll even show you the invoice to prove it. Our only requirements, we put them on for you. Buy one or the whole set. The dollar deal from Griffin. Milwaukee and Waukesha. Griffin. The buck stops here, but the deals on tires don't. That's Griffin.
Not combinable with other tire offers.
Start your Milwaukee weight loss program now to lose weight fast. 20 to 30 pounds. How about a month or two? Call for your free weight loss consultation. 262-449-1180. That's 262-449-1180. Or online at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
If you want to add a unique and stunning feature to your home, decorative art glass can be used in a variety of ways to really increase its wow factor. Think of adding a wonderful work of stained glass art to some of your exterior windows, foyer, or front door entry. We can make sure the measurements fit spot on, and you don't even have to replace the glass. You can just add the art glass over the top. It will add some real ambiance that changes as the sun moves throughout the day. And a paint of protection too, which never hurts. Our decorative glass artists are delightful to work with, and they just might give you some ideas that you love, but never even thought of. There's so much of the same out there. Adding a customized work of stained glass art to one or more of your home's windows can really set it apart. This is Stacy Sinks with Less's Glass Service. If it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Less's Glass. Less's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lessglassservice.com.
Gotta get away? No one does it better. Back to more of the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray. Snow early this morning, 1 to 2 inches expected. Wet, slippery. Be careful. A high of 35. 855-616-1620 is a Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. Text, let's go through some. We are going with Rose to Cancun February 1st. Where's a good and cheap place to park for the week at the airport?
Oh, I don't know about the cheapness. I just know it's definitely less expensive than parking in the terminal structure at Mitchell Field. I use Fast Park. It's the old Wally Park, which is on Howell Avenue, directly across the street from the airport. They have an amazing rewards program. They were nice enough when Wally Park went out of business to take over all of the rewards that you had earned already with Wally Park and continue that with their new company. So I use Fast Park. They're reliable. You walk right out of door number the farthest door when you are getting your luggage, and they're right there with all of the other shuttles, and it's super easy to do. So Fast Park is my choice.
That's what Tracy and I use too, and worked very well. Do you recommend using credit cards on overseas trips, or should you also get local currency?
So when we say overseas, I'm going to assume something like Europe or maybe Asia or something like that, because this is not really Caribbean, Mexico that I'm talking about. I use credit cards for everything. I have a credit card that is my international travel credit card because it doesn't charge international transaction fees as so many of them do. So do some research on that. I know Chase Sapphire is one of them that doesn't. There are many, many. But again, it's always important to remember, dependent upon your destination, there may be places, little kitschy boutiques or little street vendors or those kinds of things that are not taking credit cards, and you want to buy something. I always have a small amount of local currency for the country that I am arriving in for tipping purposes and for those kinds of purposes. So just very small amount. I like to use credit cards for a bunch of things, for a bunch of reasons, one of which is you can dispute charges.
Yep.
So if something comes up, it's just a safer way to purchase things.
Citing Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line is 855-616-1620. Thoughts on a summer Rhine River cruise for mom and mature 15-year-old? Best lines. I know some like Viking are adults only, or other considerations. Any specials or anything coming up?
Yeah, so the texter points out something really interesting. Viking Cruise Lines is an adults only product. They're clear about that, absolutely clear about that. And so for my suggestion, and I'm talking about a mature 15-year-old who would be interested in the excursions, that would be interested in the lectures, would be interested in good cuisine and that kind of a thing, I would take a look at Avalon Waterways. I think you would have a wonderful time with them. What's so great about those is that if mom and the 15-year-old don't agree on a particular excursion, mom can go off in one direction, 15-year-old can go off in another, in an environment that is safe because you've got a tour director with you, and off you go. So that makes it, I think, very easy. And yes, absolutely, Fox World Travel can help doing any additional travel. So in other words, your air, you want to do a post-stay, you want to do a pre-stay, any of that kind of thing, we can help you with that. And specials now are coming up. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know who does know. It's your travel advisor at Fox World Travel.
866-GO-FOX-GO if you want to talk to them Monday through Friday. FoxWorldTravel.com is the website. This one's a quick question. Looking for flights to Orlando in May. Is it too early to book, or should I wait a month more?
Right, not too early. So something we haven't probably said in a while, but is something we speak of often. Major carriers like Delta, United, American, Alaska Airlines, those are your major carriers. And then, of course, internationally, we're talking Lufthansa, KLM, Air France, those. Book 330 days out. So I know there are people, especially if you're trying to use your miles to book airfare, because that schedule comes out 330 days from the day you're traveling. So you can look at the outbound, but you might not even be able to look at the return quite yet. And as soon as that happens, you can jump on it and make that booking. Discount carriers, the likes of Southwest Airlines, and I know some of you are saying, wait a minute, is that actually a discount carrier anymore? Yes, it is. It's not considered a low-cost discount carrier, but it is a discount carrier. And the likes of JetBlue and some others book typically 6 months in advance. There, it's a little less black and white, and you just have to continue to go to their website and find out how far in advance you can actually book. And
But
so you can
it sounds like either way, if you're looking at May, you're good to go.
Exactly. Exactly.
Good questions. Keep them coming. One more segment, 855-616-1620. FoxWorldTravel.com is the website. Thanks for listening to WTMJ.
Vince Vitrano here with your HVAC guy, Urban Heating and Cooling. How much longer does that furnace have? Question to ask my man Ryan. His family-owned business with his wife Ellie, based in Franklin. They serve all of southeast Wisconsin. Now, what Ryan most wants to do is help you get as much life out of that furnace that you've already got. But when you have him in for a tune-up, now he can give you an honest assessment on how much longer that older unit will hold out. Free estimate is always part of the deal, so you know it will fit your budget. Tell him Vinny sent you when you call urbanheatingandcooling.com.
We see you out there being an original, which is why you shop at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, because you know we have everything you want and need at prices that give you the most for your money. Now that we're past the holidays, it's time to gift yourself men's and women's zero exposure outerwear, half price, 25% off select Carhartt graphic hoodies. Plus, rewards members save $4 on select bags of Blaine's Farm and Fleet dog food. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Education changes everything. It opens doors, shapes futures, and builds the foundation for our children's success. At City Ford Collective, we're working to transform our city's schools and ensure every Milwaukee child receives the high-quality education they deserve. We've taken real steps forward, but our work is far from done. This giving season, we're asking you to join us. Together, we can secure a stronger future for our children and a stronger future for Milwaukee. To support our mission, visit cityforwardcollective.org/donate. That's cityforwardcollective.org/donate.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a good karma brand station.
Before you pack your suitcase, hear from the experts. Here's more of the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Been trying not to drink as much this month as normal.
So you're not actually doing dry January, however?
No, but I'm not. I'm slowing down, but playing that music doesn't help me, Isaac, because I always want a beer when I hear a polka.
You want a great big fat beer.
Let's get to this last question that's on the text line, and then we'll wrap it up. What is the website for renewing global entry? I couldn't write it down fast enough.
So I just looked it up, and it's ttp.dhs.gov. And that's going to take you to the trusted traveler programs. Among them is TSA. You can look at what Century is. You can look at what FAST is and some of the other ones. But, yep, that's where Global Entry and TSA are the two ones on the top. TSA pre-check now is $76.75 for 5 years. And Global Entry is $120. Minors are free. How about that? Something new. And keep this in mind. If you have Global Entry, you have TSA pre-check. That's part of the package. So if you even travel once internationally and you can bypass international lines, especially at O'Hare, I would go for it.
So we talked earlier, somebody was putting in their passport online, and you're saying it's taking 6 to 8 days
Something
to get
like
that
that. Yep.
back. How about if we're mailing it in?
So
old school.
Taking a little bit longer, but not as long as it did during the government shutdown, and certainly not as long as it did during
COVID.
Yeah.
The C word.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't said
Something
that.
like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that
Oh,
range.
yeah, definitely. And a renewal is really fast, and a new one is usually 4 to 6. So
Okay.
I think we get that under control.
Let's give it one more time when we text FWT to 855-616-1620.
Yep, we're going to get the lovely link to Cruising the Coast of Croatia by Yacht. This itinerary is fascinating to me, and sadly, I'll be in Ireland, so I can't take this one. I would absolutely do this one in a heartbeat. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be unique. It's going to be something that your neighbor didn't do. I promise.
Yeah, it does seem fascinating.
It does.
Somebody asked, what do you think of Sun Country? Or is it county? This says county, but isn't it Sun Country?
It's Sun Country. And
Yeah.
what Sun Country is it's an airline that's headquartered in Minneapolis. They do have scheduled air. So, like, you can book a Sun Country flight to various destinations. Again, I caution people who do this, make sure that you understand what is... do they go every day? If they don't go every day, how often do they go? That kind of a thing. But also our friends at Apple Vacations charter them. So in other words, they say to Sun Country, we'll take half the plane to Cancun every single Saturday or every single day or every single whatever it might be. So Sun Country is it would be considered a discount carrier that is sometimes used by tour companies as a charter situation. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Yeah.
So when we're thinking of travel, spring break is like right around the corner. Are we done if we don't have that booked at this point, or can we still somehow pull it off?
I think you can somehow pull it off if you have a little bit of flexibility. I think that's the most important thing. Somebody asked one more time for that global entry. It's TTP, like Thomas Patrick. .dhs, like David Henry Stephen .gov, TTP, which is Trusted Traveler Program .dhs.gov.
Okay.
Department of Homeland Security.gov.
In your busy time of the season, the wave season, as you call it. So what are the hours again for Fox World Travel? Monday
through Friday, you can get a hold of somebody by phone 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Monday through Thursday, 866-GO-FOX-GO. If you are doing it on Friday, it's our typical hours of 9 to 5, and our offices are not open. Our phone lines are open. So
for those
hours. I just want to remind everybody of that. So don't come knocking on a door at 8 o'clock in the morning thinking somebody's going to be there, because you may be talking to somebody on a virtual team that's taking those calls.
But 9 to 5, you're still open
9 to 5,
offices?
all of our
and
offices.
Where are the offices?
So they're in Brookfield, De Pere, Oshkosh, Appleton, Fond du Lac, Sheboygan.
Okay.
Did I hit them all?
Lots of places that you can check it out. You can check it out at foxworldtravel.com as well. All the trips that are on there. If you're looking for business travel, they can do that. Destination weddings, that is very popular these days. You guys aren't at the wedding show, so if you've looked for you guys in the last few, don't go looking for them there today. They won't be there.
But we do have a destination wedding team that is more than happy to help you out if that is what happened. You happen to get engaged during Christmas and you're contemplating a destination wedding, we are your go-to people.
Prediction for tonight's game?
I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be 27-21, and the Packers will be victorious.
Wow, even putting the exact numbers, 27-21. Let's hope you're right.
I am.
Pack, go.
I am. Like, we're going to be celebrating a victory.
Thank you to everybody that called in today. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the conversation. If you didn't get your question answered, 866-GO-FOX-GO, or if you go to foxworldtravel.com, Plan My Trip is the thing you're going to click on, and that's going to let you fill in your name and email, phone number, and somebody will get back to you on Monday that knows exactly what you're looking to do. So that'll get into the right hands of the person that is specialized to be able to help you with your travel
Exactly.
plans.
And be safe out there, people. It's slippery.
Have a great week. We do it all again next week from 9 to 10 o'clock, the Fox World Travel Show. Joe Kraus and the crew from Annex Wealth Management coming in next on WTMJ.
The preceding program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel and not WTMJ or Good Karma Brands.
Mission 94 is launching all new memberships January 1st.